Stop. Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing fine. So, in today's video, we are going to find the nature of the line, what we are plotting in graph. So, in our previous video, we have seen that if we have a pair of linear equation and we are plotting the graph, so at that time we got it will be an intersecting line, or it will be a parallel line, or it will be a coincidence line. So this thing we'll observe after the graph plotation, but in today's video we will identify before that, means by some condition, by some cases we will easily observe that how the graph will be, whether it's an intersecting line or it's a parallel line or it's a coincidence line. So this thing can be easily observed by a topic. The name of the topic is nature of the line. Nature of lines. So what this topic is all about? So in nature of line, so before plotting the graph, we can easily identify whether the line will be intersecting or parallel or coincidence. This thing we can easily identify before the plotation of graph, and this is a very important topic. So let's begin the actual topic. So this thing can be understood by something. So as we know, the general equation of our pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. Second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. These are our two equations. So to identify the cases, we need that real number, that is a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. By these 6 terms, we can easily identify that how the lines will be, what is the nature of the line. So let's find out with the first thing, that is comparison of ratio. Comparison of ratio. So the case number 1, what the case number 1 is saying, if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2. The first case is a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2. When we plot the graph, that we will get an intersecting line. We got the intersecting line. If the ratio of a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, then we will got the graph as intersecting line. That we will identify before that. So next is its nature. So nature is consistency. Means the system is consistent. So let's find out some example. Let us take 5x plus 3y plus 8 is equals to 0, and second is 8x plus 9y plus 7 is equals to 0. So here you identify a1 as 5, a2 as 8, b1 as 3 and b2 as 9. So let's find out the ratio. If I take a1 by a2, I got 5 by 8. If I take b1 by b2, I got 3 by 9, that is 1 by 3. So here 5 by 8 is not equals to 1 by 3. So at first we have to identify like this. So from this what you understand, this is satisfy our case number 1. So when it satisfies the case number 1, so it means the lines are intersecting each other. When we plot the graph, we will find the lines are intersecting each other, and the whole system, this system is consistent. This is the first case of the nature. Let's go to the second case. So in the second case, we will have the same thing, that we are going to have the comparison of ratios. So which is case number 2. So in this case, this will be a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. These are the 3 cases. In this case, what we will identify that when we comparison the ratios, we will get the lines as coincidence lines. Coincidence. Coincidence means the graph will be one upon another. This is the first graph and this will be the another graph. That will be on the line. That kind of thing we will get. And the whole system will be the consistency. The system will be consistency. How? Let us find out the example. For example, I have 7x plus 5y plus 10 is equals to 0, and another one is 14x plus 10y plus 20 is equals to 0. So here you see that a1 is 7 and a2 is 14. After solving, what I got? 1 by 2. Means the answer will be 1 by 2. Now let's go to the b1 by b2. Here b1 is your 5 and b2 is your 10. So after cutting, we got 1 by 2. Let's go to the third one, c1 by c2. That is 10 by 20. After cancellation of zeros, what I got? 1 by 2. Here you find out that a1 is equals to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is also 1 by 2, and c1 by c2 is also 1 by 2. It means, first of all, when we identify the comparison, the ratios, what we find? That it satisfies the second case. When it satisfies the second case, it means the lines are intersecting. When I plot the graph, this is the first graph and this will be the second graph. So from this case we have satisfied that if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 and is equals to c1 by c2, so our graph will be coincidence. Coincidence means one upon another, and the whole system will be consistent. This is the case number 2. And now we'll go for the next case. That case is of parallel lines. So how you will identify this will be a parallel line? This is also same. First of all, we will go for the comparison of ratios. So if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2. So here what we will get? The lines are parallel lines. The lines are parallel lines. And the system will be inconsistent. The system will be inconsistent. So let us take an example. Suppose 5x plus 6y plus 7 is equals to 0, 10x plus 12y plus 21 is equals to 0. So a1 by 2, 5 by 10, that is we got 1 by 2. Then b1 by b2, that is 6 by 10, 12, that is 1 by 2. And third one is 7 by 21, c1 by c2, we got 1 by 3. Here you identify a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 and which is not equals to c1 by c2. So what does it mean? That our lines are parallel lines. Our lines are parallel lines. When I plot the graph, this is my first line and this will be my second line. This is the 3 cases of this one. So after these 3 cases, how we will identify that what kind of solution it will be? Means if it satisfies my first case, if it satisfies my first case or second case or third case, what will be the algebraic form? Algebraic form means solution of the equation. So we will go for this. How we will identify that what will be the solution of the equation. So students, now we will go for the its solution. How the solution will be, means how many solution will come. So when we will comparison the ratios of 3 and which case it will satisfy, after that we can easily identify that what kind of solution will come, means what is the, how many values x will have and how many values y will have. So in our first case, what I found that when the lines are intersecting each other, so it cut at one point. So it means this is the solution, as we already studied this one. So it means it has only one solution. Only one solution. means here we get only one value of x and one value of y, means they are unique solutions. This is the first thing. Now let's go to the next one, that is when the lines are coincident to each other. In that, what we will find here, we will find there are many solutions. Many solutions means infinitely many solutions. So in this case, infinitely many solutions. What does it mean? It means that in this equation, means in this condition, in this system, when a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2, in this condition, so we will have the value of x is many and value of y is many, means many values we will get in this case. And when we go for the third case, that is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. In that we got the lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent. So how many solutions will get? Here we get no solution. No solutions means we don't have any value of x, any value of y. We will not get any kind of value for x and y. So let's have a quick recap. So if the case is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, the lines will be intersecting, system will be consistent, and it have unique solution, means the value of x is 1 and value of y will be 1. Only one solution will get. Second case, a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. Here the graph will be coincidence, system will be consistent, and the algebraic expression means the value of x and y will be many. You will get many values for x and many values for y. And the third case, that is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2, then the graphs will be parallel to each other and the system will be inconsistent and we have no solution for this pair of linear equation. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much.